Alright, what's up everybody, back with some more Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles for some Regulation E. Regulation E, at least when you guys are going to be seeing this video, is only about a week and a half away. At the end of September, it's going to be switching over, so a lot of people are trying to look for some really solid teams and kind of put some teams together for the new Regulation. We got actually a Dusclops team today. If you guys don't know who this is actually by, it's actually by Georgie. If you guys missed a few videos back, we actually featured a team with Como O at the start of the DLC when it first dropped. He also made that team, so featuring another team of his. If you guys missed that video, go check it out. I'll leave a link to that at the end of the video. But this team's pretty cool. It is a Trick Room team with skill swap as well, with King Gambit and a few other really cool things on here. Same with the Torkoal under Trick Room and that type of thing. Torkoal is also really good with the Ogre Pawn. So gonna kind of quickly run through this team and we'll hop into some matches for you guys. I'm not gonna waste too much time here, but got it. The standard like AV, Rillaboom with the Terra Water, Fake Out U-Turn, just really standard. Grassy Glide, Woodhammer, Specs Flutter Mane, really standard. The Power Gem is on there mainly to hit Ogre Pawn, which is really common right now. Which is, you're actually seeing Rise with Flutter Mane actually running Power Gem just to use that for coverage with how common it is. Same with a lot of other flying types, so you're able to hit them for super effective damage and one-shot a lot of them. You got the Torkoal on this team, just mainly for the drought pressure. Same with the Helping Hand and the Charcoal, kind of just standard set. Ogre Pawn, Hearth Flame, really cool. This mon's crazy, really crazy mon, especially under like Tailwind or with any type of boost. It's really, really good. A little bit different with Follow Me, just kind of a little bit different, but overall really solid mon. Crazy good mon. Probably one of the best new mons the game has had with the DLC dropping. Then you got the King Gambit, which is mainly for Swords Dance to set up under Trick Room with the Black Classes. Sucker Punch is really standard. Then we have the Dusclops with the Nightshade, Trick Room, Skill Swap, and the Helping Hand. Just pretty standard set, but Skill Swap's kind of different just mainly because Frisk is only really worth just coming in and seeing what the enemy's items have, and then you can kind of swap abilities as well. You can also swap Mold Breaker on the Ogre Pawn and a few other crazy things on this team. Same with like Protosynthesis, if you really want to swap that. You can get a boost to one of your defense stats, I think. So some kind of cool stuff you can do with this. But apart from that, let's hop into some matches. I also do have a team that I'm actually going to be building myself that is almost done. I'm kind of just in like the final stages of testing the team. I should have that around like doing a session with that team here in the next, I don't know, maybe a couple days. So keep a lookout for that as well. I got a team with like Ninetales and Hearthflame, Ogre Pawn, and a bunch of other cool stuff that I've been working on. So team's almost done, so I should have a session with that team up shortly. Apart from that, let's hop into some matches with this team. Alright, we are here with a match. My opponent has a really scary team. A really scary team. Tornadus, Ogre Pawn, Hearthflame, Rillaboom, Como O, Land OT, and then Okie Doggy. So, really scary team. Unfortunately, he's really weak to Trick Room, so I think Trick Room actually looks really good here. I don't know if I'm going to lead Trick Room. I'm actually going to check the spread on this. So, I don't know, it has no speed. It's really low speed, so I'm assuming I can probably use the Torkoal also in Trick Room. I'm assuming that's why it's on this team. It's not a minus speed nature, though, which is kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know if I actually lead the Dusclops here. I think I'm going to, though. I'm going to lead Dusclops, and I'm going to lead King Gambit. Actually, Torkoal is pretty good as well. I just see him leading either Landorus or the Hearthflame Ogre Pawn, though, which I don't really want to deal with. I'll bring the Torkoal in the back. And then I think I bring the, my own Ogre Pawn here. Looks pretty good, too, I guess. I think I'll bring Flutter Mane instead, though, because I have the Power Gem to hit his own Ogre Pawn. I think it's a little bit better into the mirror match. If you guys want to use this team as well, there is a rental code at the start of the video, which I forgot to mention. Go use the team. Show some support to the creator of the team. If you guys like these videos, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. Leads Ogerpon, Tornado, or Lando, which is kind of what I thought he was going to lead with. I get the +1 boost on the first turn, which is great. That's huge. The Landorus is Choice Scarfed, so that's great to know. He might actually have Knockoff. I'm not sure if they gave Landorus Knockoff back, but I'm assuming that they did. Just because Tornadus T also got Knockoff and stuff back, so I'm assuming it also got Knockoff. And I'm going to try to set up the Trick Room here. I think that's what I do. And I'm actually going to try to Terra Dark. I'm going to Terra Dark here and, I don't know if I'm going to Sucker Punch, or I think he might actually Protect. He's Choice, so, like, I'm going to Sucker Punch the Lando here. I don't think the Ogerpon can one-shot me. I'm a King Gambit, I'm pretty damn bulky, so... We'll find out, though. Let's go for the Spiky Shield, that's great. It's a +1 Sucker Punch. That is almost a 1-hit KO. I think that might have just been a low roll. So he's Choice Scarf Stomping Tantrum as well, so that's great. That doesn't really even do that much to me. He might actually switch the Landorus out here. I wouldn't be surprised. But it's almost dead, actually, so I don't know what point of really switching it out would really be. I really want to skill swap here. I really want to skill swap the Intimidate. I really do, but if I Sucker Punch him, then it won't work. I think I just Nightshade. I Nightshade the Ogerpon here. And then I Sucker Punch. I'll be surprised if he switches out, because I don't think there's really any value to keeping the Lando around. He is going to switch it out. Goes out into the Boomer. Okay. And he's going to Terra the Ogerpon. Maybe I should have Sucker Punched the Ogerpon. Maybe I should have Helping Hand and Sucker Punched the Ogerpon, because that maybe would have one-shotted him. I don't think I live in Ivy Cudgel. I don't think I do. Grassy Glide. Maybe he thought under terrain that would maybe outspeed. He's going to try to fake me out here. That's what he's going to try to do. Just to try to stall out the Trick Room, I think. I don't know. I'm going to try to get some more damage on the Ogerpon. He might Spiky Shield here, but he also might try to double up into the King Gambit. So I'm going to just Protect here. Does fake out, okay. Nightshade. Ivy Cudgel. He doesn't even go for the Grassy Glide, so that's great. I think I have one more turn of Trick Room, actually. So he's probably going to Protect here. I wouldn't be surprised if he Protects. I actually have 2 more turns of Trick Room. I actually have 2 more, so... I think he's going to Protect. I really think he's going to Protect here, actually, so... I'm going to Helping Hand. I'm going to Helping Hand Sucker Punch. I mean, I guess I could Kotao Cleave. I think I'm going to Kotao Cleave the Rillaboom here. I think he's going to Protect. He actually doesn't. Okay, that's bad. Oh, he does. He actually does. I was gonna say, I don't know why that's going first, but I guess it does because it's a plus priority move. We barely live at Grassy Glide. 12 health. Terra Dark Kotao Cleave is a 1-hit KO. That's crazy. I think King Gambit's also really underplayed right now. I think it's a mon that's kind of being really overshadowed. I think it's a really good mon right now that nobody's really using, especially under Trick Room. Have not really seen any King Gambit at all. I've seen a lot of Ursa Luna and like Indeedee Arm Rogue and that type of thing, but not really any King Gambit. I guess like Iron Hands under Trick Room and Torkoal and stuff, but nothing, no King Gambit or anything like that either. So I think I actually just Sucker Punch. I Helping Hand Sucker Punch here. I have one more turn of Trick Room, but if he goes for Grassy Glide, then I'm going to get outsped. King Gambit's pretty much gone here anyways. I think with a Helping Hand boost, I should easily kill this thing. My opponent's really weak to Trick Room. That's the one major flaw, at least in like the team preview that I've seen with their team. They are really, really weak to Trick Room. I'm glad I'm exploiting that. It's kind of a problem with like a lot of the teams that are kind of built around the Fire, Hearth Flame, Ogerpon as well. A lot of them are either running like Tailwind or a lot of like faster mons. And they're just a lot of really weak to Trick Room, which is kind of one of the things that my team is kind of struggling with, that I've been currently making around Hearthflame, Ogerpon, and a few other things. It's pretty damn weak to Trick Room, and it's really difficult to kind of check Trick Room and play around it. If it gets rolling, you kind of just automatically lose. It's kind of what my opponent's experiencing right now. I just go into Torkoal here. Dusclops putting in the work though. The Dusclops hasn't even taken any damage at all game. It is just sitting here soaking it up. Doing really good. I have no Trick Room here though, which is pretty bad. I might actually just throw Trick Room up again one more time. I actually don't have anything to actually, I don't think I'm gonna actually set up Trick Room here. What I'm gonna do is I think I just Nightshade the Lando here. And then I try to, if I live, and I can maybe try to Earth Power the Okie Doggy. Goes for Rock Slide, so that's better than Earthquake. He has Knockoff, that's pretty bad. So now I lose a lot of bulk. Rid of the Lando though, which is great. And I think with the Flutter main in the back, I don't think there's any way he can actually win, unless he's like a setup Okie Doggy. I don't think there's any way he actually wins here. He might actually just forfeit. If I were him, I'd maybe just forfeit, depending on his set. He doesn't even know that I might have Will-O-Wisp too. If I have Willow, the game's for sure done. I don't, but he doesn't know that. I know, I just Nightshade here. I Nightshade and then I Earth Power. Got the Toxic Chain. I don't think it really matters though. He must be Assault Vest because it's not really doing that much damage. I think he's Assault Vested. I would skill swap here too, but he's also part poison, so I can't poison him. So that's why I can't really skill swap. I think Toxic Chain though, if he wasn't a poison type, Toxic Chain would be good to have. Just overheat here. I don't know why I'm going for Earth Power. I miss the overheat. Of course I do. And he lives on like 1 health. Wow. I mean, it's not that big of a deal because I still win because I have the Flutter May in the back. But kind of an unwarranted down there because could have won the game already. if it wasn't for that miss. I'll helping hand boost this thing. It's about to get blown back into the 10th dimension. Oh, he forfeits. I was gonna say choice specs boosted plus helping hand boosted Flutter Mane. That's crazy. Not much can live that. Not bad though. Really solid showcase for this team. Really solid game. My opponent was just really weak to Trick Room there though. I had to bring the Dusclops and the King Gambit. And I got really lucky that where he actually led with the Landorus and the Ogre Pawn there as a lead, so I got the +1 boost off of Defiant, which was a really good start to the game. But apart from that, I'll see you guys in the next match. Alright, we're here with another game. My opponent has a really cool team. Iron Hands, Sinistcha, Toxic, I think that's Toxic, or not, Toxicity, I was going to say Toxic Croak, Toxicity, Pelipper, Swift Swim, Poliwrath, and Scissor. So he has like 4 things I don't really see very much. I haven't seen much Pelipper at all. I've been seeing a lot more Politoed than Pelipper. I just think that's because it's newer though. I think once people kind of find out that like Pelipper and Politoed are kind of the same, you'll see more Pelipper coming back. Haven't seen much Poliwrath or Scissor though, or Toxicity. Unfortunately, I don't have an Electric type on this team because he's really weak to Electric type. I think I just leave Rillaboom. Rillaboom looks really good. I'll lead Rillaboom, Hearthflame, Ogerpon, and then I think I bring the I'll bring the Torkoal in the back because I think he is going to bring Rain, and it's pretty good versus his team, his actual team. It depends on what his Scissors Terra is. It might be Terra Water or something crazy. And then I just bring the Flutter Mane. Unfortunately, the Dusclops here doesn't really look the greatest. Kind of gets shit on by a lot of the Rain Mons he has. I think the only good thing that's maybe good into is maybe like a Terra Normal Toxicity, which he might be running with like Boom Burst. Or like the Poliwrath. But even then, in the rain, I'm going to be taking a lot of damage with water moves, so. I expect him to lead with Blipper. I think he's going to bring Blipper here. He does not actually bring that, so. He leads this. I don't know what this actually does, though. I don't know. We're going to try to probably trade Fake Outs here. I'm going to Fake Out the Toxicity, and I'm going to Spiky Shield. He's probably going to try to Fake Out the Ogre Pawn. He's going to get hit. I don't know where you get those glasses from, too. I haven't seen those glasses at all. Where do you get those? Or I don't, at least for your trainer avatar, I haven't seen those. I wonder where you get those from. What are those, like googly eyes, or what the fuck are those? He is Terra Normal, so I'm assuming Terra Normal Boom Burst or something crazy is what he's trying to do. He fakes out the Spiky Shield, so he takes some damage, which is good. So kind of a, I don't know, like kind of a neutral turn 1. Nobody really got much of an advantage. He got more damage than I did, but still though, it's still an even match. I know, I think I just Woodhammer here. I'm a Assault Vest, I'm not really scared of the Toxicity at all. I'm just going to Woodhammer. I don't know if I really should save my Terra for the Flutter Mane. I think it's Terra here. I'm just going to try to Terra Fire and just blow something back. He's going to withdraw. Okay. He goes into the Blipper to get the Rain up, so that's pretty bad. Not the worst thing ever, though, because now he only has one thing that's going to attack on this turn. I can go out and switch the Rillaboom out on this next turn and actually get my own stun up. See how much it actually does in the rain. It's up +1. Doesn't do that much. He does go for the Boom Burst, which I'm really surprised by because he's also taking damage on himself. Why? That's really surprising. Okay. Usually if you're running like normal, like Terra normal Boom Burst, Toxicity, you're pairing it with like a Ghost type or like a Wide Guard user or something. He just gets straight up one-shotted too, it doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter, he just gets blown back by a grassy terrain boosted wood hammer. That's crazy. He does have the Poliwrath. That's kind of scary in the rain. I don't know, I'm gonna Grassy Glide the Poliwrath here, and I'm just gonna Spiky Shield. I mean, I could have switched into the Torkoal here as well, which maybe I should have did. I don't think he's gonna try to kill the Rillaboom here though, so I kind of wanted to maybe possibly get damage on him. I don't know. I think the Ogerpon goes down this turn. I think it does. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to switch out into the Torkoal, switch the Rillaboom out, and then I'm going to try to... The sun should be back up, so I should be able to just kill the Iron Hands here. I'm not really scared of the Poliwrath because I have the Flutter Mane in the back. I mean, I guess the Iron Hands can be kind of a problem still. And a Sun boosted +1 Ivy Cudgel. Yeah, I think you're dead. I think you're dead. Goodbye. That's why Flame Ogerpon is just incredibly good right now, too. Misses the Dynamic Punch. Not quite sure how that really mattered, though. I don't know what... I guess I would have got confused, but I think he's still dead here. I don't know. I'm going to go for a Helping Hand boosted Grassy Glide and see how much that does. With the grassy terrain, will this one-shot him? Wow, that's crazy. I don't know, maybe I should title this video How Broken Hearthflame Ogerpon Is. Because I think it's just one of the most busted mons right now in the format, I really do. It is so fucking good. You pair that with Sun plus a grassy terrain to boost both of its move stabs. And you give it priority Classy Glide with a Helping Hand boost. It's crazy. Got a recipe to pretty much kill whatever is not resisted on the enemy team, pretty much. And even stuff that is resisted, like you have a high chance to crit with Ivy Cudgel. So like even then you can break through a lot of stuff. But solid game number 2. Really good showcase for the team, even though we never brought the Dusclops. But I'll see you guys in probably one more match for this video. Alright, we're here with another match. You know, you guys notice a real theme in this video. Like, all my opponents, like, almost every single one, like, they all have Hearthflame Ogerpon. I think our Hearthflame Ogerpon is going to be something you really need to prepare for Regulation E. I think it's going to be probably the most used mon. I think Flutter Mane and Hearthflame Ogerpon are going to be, like, the 2 top usage mons for Regulation E, with how busted it is. My opponent has Clefairy, Hearthflame Ogerpon, Dragonite, Melodic, Flutter, and then the Iron Hands. So, pretty standard team. Apart from, I guess, the Clefairy, but the Clefairy is kind of a little bit more niche. You're not seeing it as much, but it's still there. My opponent's kind of weak to Trick Room. My only complaint with this King Gambit is I wish I never had Swords Dance. I wish I had a Steel move. That's the one thing I'm kind of really want on this King Gambit. Because I really haven't really even used Swords Dance in a lot of the games. You guys are only going to probably see 3 games in this video, but I've been recording for probably about an hour now. And not once have I used Swords Dance on this thing. So I feel like Swords Dance is kind of useless. So I'm going to bring the Dusclops because he is kind of weak to Trick Room. And I'm going to bring the Rillaboom and the Ogerpon here. I think that's what I'm going to bring. I just wish I had a steal move. That's the only thing that I kind of would critique with this team, at least so far. Otherwise, it's been pretty good. Otherwise, it hasn't been too bad. Clefairy, Ogerpon, okay. Now this is where I wish I had a steal move. Like I just said that, like I wish I had a steal move just for this. He's Eviolite, which isn't a surprise. Oh, the good thing here is though, like I can actually skill swap his friend guard, which would be a really cool play to actually make here this next turn. So I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm gonna protect, and then I'm actually gonna set up the trick room first. And I think this next turn I'm gonna try to skill swap friend guard. I think that'd be a crazy play to make. I don't even know if I should actually Terra Fairy here though. I really don't, or like Terra Dark. I mean, because he's a Fairy type, so I might take super effective damage because they usually carry Moonblast. Follow me, that doesn't matter. Ivy Cudgel lands into the Protect. He doesn't Terra. So I don't know if I should actually just Terra Dark here. I really don't. I forgot what item I am. I'm Black Glasses, so I think I just stay this Terra. I'm actually gonna Terra Dark though, because even if he hits me with a Fairy move, it's a Clefairy. It's not gonna do that much damage. I think I just actually Terra Dark here, and then I Sucker Punch the Ogerpon. And then I'm gonna skill swap the friend guard onto the Dusclops here. That's what I'm gonna do. This might be actually one of the times where skill swap comes in clutch, y'all. If this goes 100% according to plan. I don't know, maybe I should have went for Kotal Cleave, actually, because he probably should have predicted the follow me there, actually, and I should have went for Kotal Cleave to do a shit ton of damage. But I got Friend Guard now, so... He has Frisk. I don't really give a shit if he sees my items. The Black Glasses, whatever, and he knows I'm probably Eviolite anyways. Ivy Cudgel, it doesn't do as much damage as I thought it was going to, but that's mainly because of the Friend Guard now, so... Without Friend Guard, though, that might have one-shotted me. It's crazy. I don't know, I'm gonna Kotal Cleave here. And then I'll Nightshade. I'll try to Nightshade the Ogerpon, but he's just gonna keep following me here, I think. This is the time I wish I had a Steel move. Instead of Swords Dance, I wish I would have had a Steel move on this thing. That does about the same amount of damage that the Nightshade does. So like 50 damage. That isn't too much. And that was Terra Dark Black Glasses boosted. He actually has U-turn on this Ogerpon too, which is kind of weird. I'm gonna protect here though. I'm gonna protect, and then I'm gonna just Nightshade the Clefairy again. I'm not sure if his Iron Hands will actually outspeed me under Trick Room though. I'm kind of curious. I'm assuming he's not really prepared for Trick Room, so I don't know if he's actually like min speed. We'll find out here though. He's gonna protect. It's kind of bad. Now, the reason why that's really bad is because now I think a Nightshade won't be enough to kill him. So, like, I'm going to have to double up into the Clefairy again. I'm going to lose the King Gambit in return. I'm going to be forced to double attack the Clefairy if he follows me here on this next turn. I don't know. I mean, I'll double attack him. I'll see. Hopefully at least I kill the Clefairy. The Dusclops hasn't done Taken any damage so far, though. It's still here. I think the Trick Room is done on this next turn as well, so... I should still kind of be able to play around the Trick Room, because I think I have 1 or 2 turns left. Even if I have like 2 turns, I can just bring out something else next turn and just protect and kind of stall the Trick Room out if I need to. Helping Hand. Do you outspeed me, though? Do you outspeed? He does not outspeed me, but he's going to get some health back, probably. Get rid of this fucking Clefairy. It's really annoying. Really annoying. Wouldn't be that annoying, though, if I had a Steel-type move, but that's the really bad thing. How much that did? That does over half. That was Helping Hand boosted as well. So I keep the King Gambit around this turn, too, which is really good. I think I have, like, 1 more turn of Trick Room. We'll find out this next turn. I have to look. I think I have 1 more turn. No, I actually don't. The Trick Room's done, so... Now my option here is I could try to set up the Trick Room again, or I can just try to, like, double up into the Ogre Pawn. I don't know. I think I just try to get damage on something. I have the... What do I have in the back? I think I have the Flutter Mane in the back, so... Or I actually have the Rillaboom. I don't know how good that actually is. I wish I had the Flutter Mane here, actually. It would have been a lot better. I don't know. I think I just try to double into the Ogre Pawn. Hopefully he doesn't Spiky Shield. Almost a one-shot. Almost a one-hit KO. I'm glad he went after the Dusclops here as well, because I think if he would have wild charged into the Dusclops, it would have had a chance to die, and then I wouldn't have got this damage off on the Ogre Pawn, so that's probably best case scenario here. Because now I'm able to get a Nightshade off and get rid of the Ogre Pawn. Maybe a Helping Hand boosted Sucker Punch would have killed him there, but if he would have Nightshaded, or if he would have Spiky Shield and instead of Nightshade, and I don't think I would have been able to do that much damage to him. That would have been kind of way worse, so... I just go into Rillaboom here. I think that's my play. He has the Dragonites, that's scary. It's probably saving the Dragonite too. This thing's probably like Terra Normal. Probably Terra Normal Dragonite, if I were to guess. I have Friend Guard though, so if he doesn't take out the Dusclops, I'm going to be taking reduced damage. I'll fake out the Iron Hands here. He might be Terra Normal, so like if he's Terra Normal, like I can't touch him. I have nothing on here that can touch him, so I just double into the Iron Hands. He has to be saving his Terra for something. I don't think he's going to be Terra, like throwing a Terra onto the Iron Hands here. I think he's going to be using the Dragonite for a Terra. Great match so far, though. Really solid match so far. Let me guess, Terra Normal. It is Terra Normal, so I'm glad I never Nightshaded. The only shitty thing here is, though, like, I can't touch this thing now. I can't touch normal types with the Dusclops. He can't really touch me, and I can't do anything back to him. This is with Friend Guard, though. Let's see how much that actually does. That's still banded. That's 100% choice banded damage. That is choice banded. Our Nightshade doesn't do that much because the Iron Hand just has so much HP, it doesn't really matter. I think I actually live an E-Speed here, though. I think I live an E-Speed. So I think what I do, if I live an E-Speed, I'm going to try to Woodhammer in return. And then I'm just going to Nightshade again. I should be able to live here. I live. Wood Hammer should kill him. It does. He's multi-skill. He is multi-skill. That's why it didn't do anything. Wow. I mean, I guess I could have faked him out then. I didn't know he was multi-skill. Usually if you're running Dragonite, you're usually running Inner Focus. It's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a really tough game to win now, actually. It's gonna come down to the Iron Hands, I think, and the Dusclops maybe here. Because I have no Terra here either, so... I have Friend Guard, I guess. But it just comes down to... I don't know if I can actually kill the Dragonite here with an Ivy Cudgel. I guess maybe if I Helping Hand boost, maybe I can. We'll see. Hopefully it kills him. I don't know. It's gonna be really close. I still have Friend Guard. See how much it does. Yeah, that is still a 2-hit KO, even with Friend Guard. That's crazy. Okay, that kills him. I don't think I'm actually gonna live here though. I'm hoping he goes after the Dusclops. I think if he goes after the Dusclops, I have a chance to win. Okay. Okay, there's a small chance I can win here. There's a small chance I can win. It's gonna be really close. How many grassy terrain turns do I have? I have 2 yet. I mean, I could Spiky Shield here, and hopefully he takes a little bit of damage, but that damage is kind of just getting counteracted by the grassy terrain. So I don't know if that really even matters. It comes down if an Ivy Cudgel here can actually kill him from this range. That's what it comes down to here. Without a Terra boost. We'll see if it actually kills him. That is a 2-hit KO. That's pathetic. And I'm dead. That's unfortunate. I don't know. I think this match would have went way differently. Like I said, if I have a steel move on this Kingambit, I feel like we're having double dark with the sword stance on this set just doesn't make much sense. A lot of the time, you're usually going to try to just be getting damage, and you're not really having much time to actually set up a sword stance. You really aren't, at least from what I've played over the last like hour and a half with this team, trying to record good matches for you guys. Like, I think every game I've brought the Dusclops and the Kingambit, or even just like the Kingambit by itself, I have not used Sword Dance once. And I just wish I had like Iron Head or something else, like a Steel type move. I think would be a lot better on. I think if we would have won this match if we had a Steel type move, because we would have probably one-shot at the Clefairy, and being able to one-shot it way earlier on would have changed the match. It really would have. And we would have had way more turns of Trick Room left, and a lot of other stuff would have happened, so... I don't know. I think that's kind of why we lost this game, unfortunately. Apart from that, though, this team's pretty good. Pretty solid team. If you guys want a pretty solid team around Dusclops, I think this is probably the best Dusclops team I've played or at least seen. So if you guys want a really solid team around Dusclops, along with Kingambit, which you haven't really seen very much, and kind of lower in usage, I don't think it's really bad at all. Just nobody's really using it right now for a lot of the other stuff. I think it's just new toy type syndrome with like Ursaluna, Blood Moon, and regular Ursaluna, and a few other like Trick Room mons that people aren't really using Kingambit as much recently. But it's still a really, really good mon. Like I said, I think my most biggest criticism with this team is no Steel move on the Kingambit. It cost me a couple matches already, just not having a Steel type stab. But apart from that, solid team. Really solid team. The Rillaboom's really good. Everything else, pretty damn solid. The Hearthflame Ogrepon, that thing's a beast, which I don't think there's any time that it isn't a beast. It's crazy, it's busted, mon. But especially in the sun, especially with the Torque Hole in the sun with the Helping Hand boost, it's crazy. But really solid team. Apart from that, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to use the team, there was a link to the rental code at the start of the video. Go check it out. Apart from that, I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, share the video. Thanks for watching.